Test, 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 test.
Now it's time for the Laredo Popeyes Chicken. Ashley's Furniture of the Floor Business Solutions. Guerra Communications. HEB. Port. Laredo Pony Signs. Southern Distributing. Southern Sanitation. Texas Farm Bureau. Uni-Trade Forwarding. Whataburger of Alice.
Coming to you live from ThunderHeads Stadium here in Amarillo, Texas. As won last night's game, they were currently in yesterday's game in grand style away for the Lemurs, and they also played was fantastic though. He went 8 out 7 batters in his outing for the Laredo Lemurs. Ryan Beckman followed up. Good outing there for the Laredo Lemurs. Has had one. Dennis Phipps hit his 4th home run, big home run day yesterday for the Lemurs. Today's ball game with a record of 4 Association South behind John, 14 on the year, and they right now in the he's a lefty, and he'll be facing off against Anthony Figliolia on the mound today for the. But we'll go ahead and let you know about Ray, and he'll be going to the mound for the 7th time this year, making his posted a record of 1 win and 1 start. Came in his last outing for his first outing as a relief pitcher, and he left here on Father's Day. And I want to wish everybody in Amarillo, Texas. Here's the
Silence in memory of Episcopal Church. Thank you.
Oh, say not what so bright shines through the perilous light. Oh, say does that star reign o'er the land?
next.
Popeyes Chicken. No. Capital Care. Frisco Health Plan. Guerra Communications. College. Laredo Pepsi. Pro Mega Signs. Southern Housing and Residence. Outlaw Grill. Whataburger of Alice.
For joining us tonight, Bill Harrington coming to you live from ThunderHeads Stadium on a park today. And the wind's blowing out to center field right now here at the Udi. Valdez is going to lead off. Kevin Taylor's going to play out in right field and bat. He'll playing 3rd base and batting 5th. Catcher will bat 8th, and Jared Madero's the 2nd baseman today. Hugh will bat. Lemurs number 1 hitter today, Jayud. Anthony Figalolia goes in fastball right at the belt. Amarillo, and the wind blowing at 14 miles an hour. Center field. Moving back, he has the ball. Or shuffle steps backwards. Lemurs. It's had a pretty good night, not playing the infield here this evening, or this 6 or 7 feet. So no balls and 1 strike to us. Picking up those 4 hits. The Lemurs come back to Amarillo. Have 2 more opportunities to play behind the plate. Mike Campbell at first base and Mike Jarbrough at 3rd. Occasion makes the catch. Taylor. On base percentage is pretty good. Here's the pitch and a 538 slugger. A little bit high there. No score here. We're just underway. A few other games going in the American Association. That one missed. Quite not sure where they missed and side of things. Here, so that one hits the outside part. Now I hear manager. That is low for sure. So that's ball 4. Again, Kevin Taylor earned as well. So Wiley is 4th in the league, and now Kevin Taylor moved. So runner at first base. Lemurs went 2 for 5 with a Phipps is in there for a strike. Swung and missed a high fastball. At the balls up around 366 batting average, current way outside on the 0-2, and that pitch is swung and fouled off. Smart is playing 3rd. Leveray is over at first base, and Gaida behind the plate, and Gaida set and grab the ball and take it to left, and Kevin Taylor's going to head to 3rd base here in the 1st inning with Silverio up to the plate now for Laredo. He got the most hits of any of the Lemurs, also a 2-run home run, and it came with an opportunity to give the Lemurs a early corner, and misses a little bit below the belt, but a strike nonetheless. So no balls and 1 strike. Right field going out. Lever 4 for the Lemurs and going to people, and none of them can get to it, and that's a good thing for the Lemurs. To the plate for Laredo. It's on base once again for the Lemurs. The 25th run of the season. House himself. He swings, and Amarillo ThunderHeads need to get out. The 1st inning. Lemurs are going to take the field. You're listening to Laredo Lemurs Baseball.
Texas Inflatable Rentals has Laredo's largest water slides of all ages. Texas Cocoa machines, popcorn machines, and cotton candy machines that will help take inflatable rentals at 95.com and book with the Laredo's largest water slide.
Service, attention to detail, and genuine commitment to helping customers, and committed to you.
Hey, a cold Miller Lite draft beer, 7 Lemurs. I'll see you.
Plumbing problem. Chavarria's 30 years of service to the community.
All right, let's go ahead and get you the lineups for the Amarillo ThunderHeads. Logan Drew Hides out in left field today. Bob Hillbat 4th. Renee is the right fielder and Hillbat 7th. Jordan Gaida will do the catching today. So here we go. And Amarillo coming up. And the left-handed pitcher to start off the year, and he made a start there right at the knees. Very well-placed curveball. And the 0-2 throw. See, sometimes it's a little bit of a flat. Garcia, the ball low and away. A lot of his starters that he likes to see right now. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball low and away. 3 balls and batter. Working the count full. The third base umpire, and he says he did not go around. So a walk now for Amarillo. Walk of the season. So he's up there in the walks category. Leader in walks. Pitch to Geraldo Valentin's a strike. The pitch. Swung on. That's fouled straight back. So a kid maybe 5 or 6 years old runs out of the dugout. No balls and 2 strikes. To swing, but he did go around. And a rough one there. And he goes down. Struck out 14 times after that one right there. And here comes Drew Hyde to the plate. A special bat today. We have a bright red bat. Maybe it's his Father's Day bat. That's it. So Drew Hyde. I really don't know if it's his Father's Day bat. I just made that up. So in case you're wondering, it's a possibility that it. 1 out at the inning. Runners at first. 394 on the year. This guy is doing very, very well. Ball finds the outside corner for a strike. Nice pitch there by Garcia, and it's an 0-1 count to 1 pitch, and he throws a fastball that time, and it misses low. So 1 inning, so just underway here. 1-1 pitch, swung on and off. Going to be a high sky today here in Amarillo. Players down there on the field, and Capitals. 21 RBIs with 5 home balls here to get things going against batters. Let's see what he does with Rene Leverett. Foul. In a place where they store a lot of cattle. 1 strike. Runners at first and second base. The pitch. A fastball away. Far in the series has picked up 2 hits. 10 series against Laredo. The 1-1 pitch and a check swing by Leverett and the home plate umpire. 1 ball swung on, lined in the center. Coming on Dennis Phipps, and it's going to in. Vic scores. Here comes Drew. And they take a 2-1 at the plate. And he had been able to get to that one pretty easily. So 2 runs come in to score. So Thon Gartrell checks his swing, and the ball goes over into foul. Ended up going 0 for 4. Here's the pitch, and that one's way inside. He hit a, and then Gartrell. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2. Success here against Stefan Gartrell. Hopefully some young man will grab that one. 2-1 Amarillo. High for a ball. Make it 2 balls and 2. 3-2. So now we have a full count to Gartrell. They agree. Fielder looking up, and he's got the baseball. 2 runs on 1 hit. An inning. You're listening to Laredo Lemurs
Business Solutions services for a wide range of high-tech solution today.
Need a little sparkly fireworks all in one night. To get tickets, call 956-7-LEMURS or go online at Laredo Lemurs.
Lemurs, now with 2 convenient locations to better serve you. Our location is located at 5th array of services from physical therapy to beauty care, 1 athlete at
For all of the place, Mike's Paint Place has place today at 6410 Polaris Drive in Laredo.
You take advantage of Allegiance Direct 2.5 hours. Flying comfort from your Laredo International Airport.
as we go to the top of the second inning. 2 runs in for Amarillo first, so it's a 2-1 ball game for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to 1. Swings and fouls this one off. Byron is 0 for his last for Funk here. Laredo Lemurs. Here's Wiley University. He gets punched. And Wiley not happy, and he thought it was in the other batter's ball game. Well, that's unfortunate. Into the ball. So clubhouse. He is just a gentleman through strike. Lemurs down 2-1. But the frustration, the 0-1 swung on that one's plenty of time to get Bailey out. So manager Pete Incaviglia stuck with Wiley. He sees so hopefully Byron White can have the rest of today off. 2 balls and 1 strike side. Madera, he's 1 for 4. Here's the pitch. Always exciting. And the knee to Medica. You should read it. It's not easy to backhand. He comes up with the baseball and throws over to first base. And Merdips will go back on defense.
Algo
que celebrar que la salsa es la misma, pues un carnezazo, no hay caso de H-E-B. Carne asada con ganas, solo en H-E-B.
Pilsner, and that changed, which led to people thumbing through their L check, which led to better. We invented light beer. And Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Invites you to experience a Care EMS, provides treatment and many more, from emergency medical transport to X-ray 4 hours a day when you need, including Medicare, Medicaid, free consultation, 956-712-89 MS, creating a new standard of your Laredo Lemurs.
Leads it off for the Thunderheads. We Ty Forney go out to left field to take the pitch, and that one is in on the year, batting .313. He's got 5 hits and 16 at bat. Going to get out of the ballpark. A home run for Chad. The bat head on it and lifted it up and over the fence in left. A little extra lift to it, and I don't know if that ball needed any extra lift because there's a home run fence and then there's an out there for bunting. Here's a guy on a hop, and it's back-to-back base Smart coming up to the plate. Early going here. He's thrown 3 pitches, giving up a home run. Smart today playing third base. Started the season back on May 21st. He played at third that whole series during that 4-game set, back today being the 4th game. But today he's Taylor Smart on the year, batting .204. So he struggled, but he does have 3 hits in this series. Friday, 2 by corner. Beautiful pitch there by Garcia. Garcia hauled off. Got a little piece of the, so that'll even up the count here in the bottom of the 2nd in a run. He throws home finally, and it's a curveball right back up the middle and went right over Smart at first on the single. Now here comes the pitching. They want to at least to split this series. When you play a 3-game series, you definitely, if you're a playoff team, that's what you have in some form or fashion. So the Lemurs with a 2-2 record on the Joplin, Missouri for the first time. I hear that Mickey Mantle once roamed the field there. In the air, goes back to the screen and gets up and out of play. Lay down a bunt. Getting an opportunity to play out there. Vic batting from the left side with a show bunt that time and takes a pitch barely outside. There, that was even farther outside that he got ring, and the home plate umpire said he went around. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Thunderheads has worked together and try to flip 2. Garcia will throw. Delivery is low and outside. So that's not here, but we'll see if the runners. Bobby Brown wants to get aggressive on the base pass. Inside. Time he's walked today in 1 season, so he knows how to draw one. Valentin struck out in his first at bat, but now the pitch. Part of the plate with his bat. He's batting .265 on the. Henry Garcia checks the runner on third. He'll the belt, and now 1 ball and is loaded and no one out. So where it's at. Pretty deep. It's going to be far enough for the runner from third base to come on play. Second, and it's a sac fly. And now it's 4-1, but since then it's been all Amarillo just wrapped around the plate. We saw corners, and they had to start going over the plate, and the ball started to get hit pretty hard. At 2nd and 3rd, the pitch. Nate Rassel situation where the corners aren't to the 1-1. That hits a corner. That's called a strike. Played in the Angels organization, almost batting .400 on the year. Here's the pitch, swung on, and a fly ball to left. Base is Taylor Smart. Second base is Logan Vick. Hills to left field, drives it. Juan Martinez, the 4-hitter. Okay. So Lemurs down 5-1 on a beautiful sunshiny day in Amarillo. Oh, misses outside. Just about 15 feet away from the today, but a lot of them trying to find this outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. There are some seats in the sunshine though. Maybe 6 or 7 rows of sun base. The umpire Bobby Brown going to come down. 3 runs on 3 hits. There are 1.
Sweating through that. Then Coors Light may touchdown dancing, break dancing, line dancing.
Definitely.
When cold refreshment calls. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, with great.
An exciting new career in business could open the door to new career opportunities in fields such as accounting at Kaplan College.
Now you could be working towards an expense to gain professional skills in fields such as accounting at Kaplan College.
And it's 5-1 Amarillo in the 2nd, and the was a strike on the outside corner. And the wind in the throw home glove. So we'll spell Olia. At least that's what I've been told. Here's the 0-2 pitch. His mitt, and the ball falls to the ground as he goes into a slide. Plate. Lined out to center field and is high. Just made up a nickname for him. I don't know if he went to Rollins College as Abel Nieves hits a line drive into right center. Here in the top of the third, Lemurs got their lone run back and try to break into that. And one record on the season and a 2 making his 5th start. Innings and did not allow a run over. So yeah, he pitched very well, earning the victory. In fact, he's won his last no runs. He beat, I think, Kansas City. He beat them 6-3. So he has done well so far this year. He to Kevin Taylor's fouled away. Pretty much a whole different team for Laredo. Tossed out of the ball game. To Kevin Taylor, the second base for one, back over to first. So the Lemurs. 27 innings and striking out 17 batters. He walked 5. Phipps gets into one, sends it into 6 to start off the inning, and then a double play ball, and then a fly out, and that's it.
We all know we can accomplish more when we're ready. That's why I've chosen Texas that it brings. Tammy and propels me to my future and my impact. Imagine the possibilities.
Visit tammyu.edu.
It's Laredo's #1 Chevy dealer. Family Chevrolet turns the best month ever. With over 600 vehicles available, makes it the best price at all. And the best financing. Come see why the deals are always for a reason. Every customer about 25% off MSRP. Wow, that's huge. Or only free maintenance and a 100,000-mile warranty. It's a spring cleaning close at Family Chevrolet.
All right, Garcia remains on the mound for the Hill, and the Lemurs need to try to get some runs when they get back into the dugout. Leveray looks at that one a little bit, and they'll step out of the batters. After pitches, guys do not need to. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. So you can collide into the catcher. To Rene Leveray. The deal is high. 1 ball. They play by their rules. We play by ours, but for the most part, it's the same. Curve ball there. Gartrell coming up to the plate. We're on the American Association. Go over Winnipeg as the first pitch to Gartrell misses low and outside. Start there. Going to keep curving and go out of play. Actually lands. So in one little 1-1 count. Lemurs down by 4. And Sioux City will play Sioux Falls right center. Phipps and Chad Bunting the next batter. Gary and St. Paul, they'll play. So 2 down for Garcia. So Bunting into the batter's box. Pretty cool baseball wings here and does not bunt at the 5-1. Got a train moving out from center field. Got a train yard out there over the next pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2. 2 down in the inning. Rene. Tomorrow. And they play at 6:35. So that's into left field. Going back to catch. You're listening to Laredo Lemurs.
Coors Light may be right for you. Could result in epic nights, max approval, epic refreshment, killer parties. World's most refreshing beer.
Imagine that if you're listening to the morning and the grill smells like heaven. And what do you know them with? Here's hoping we're right and you're not just stuck in
responsibility. 2015 mil.
Getting hungry? Garlic chili chicken dinner. Garlic herb dipping sauce. 25th.
Today at Whataburger, we're cooking the honey.
Monaco and then Tyfornia will get. And here's the pitch from Anthony Figliolia as Silverio catch about 3 feet off and Silvario gone. So Delmonico grounded out to second base. It's going to be Valentine leaping for the, and I think Valentine last moment just kind of, they've been Forney's first at bat of the day, and he's 2 pitches are put into play, and both of them are pop outs to take a pinch. And we're in the top of the 4th inning. A little bit. That pitch is low and outside. Simmons went over to the shortstop. Martinez has it. He'll throw over to, and that's for the second time today. You're listening to Laredo Lemurs Baseball.
Uni-Trade continues to train personnel devoted to the highest level of customer service for all.
Texas and kids of all ages. Texas Inflatable Rentals has a huge selection of cotton candy machines that will help take your party to the next level. We also 9 or at TexasInflatableRentals.com and book with Laredo's largest water slide.
Falcon Bank and the Laredo Lemurs are a winning combination to achieve their dreams. Falcon Bank, guided by faith, grounded by...
It was a Thirsty Thursday. Come
You can get tickets online for the Thunderheads. Lemurs down by 4 here. Don't know if they make it. Nice breeze outside. Mother's Day to everybody out there. Hope you guys are enjoying. Some Major League Baseball news. Ground ball over to the shortstop. Valdez is up with it. He'll flip over to first base. Jammed his arm here, and it is never a good outcome. Next thing you know, the arm gets, and it's hard to see Delmonico. A bit harder for me to look around than it is. Looked like the wrist of Tony Delmonico. Delmonico looks like he's going to try to stay in the ball. It's 3 home runs in 4 at-bats in New York. The Nats on to a 9-run first inning for the Washington Nationals. Exciting stuff going on in Major League Baseball. It continued from yesterday with Matt Smart with a base hit and scored. So it swung on and tipped into the glove of Geraldo Valentin. A little bit low and a tap. And Garcia throwing a lot. And the 3-2 to Kevin Taylor runs it down. Board from around Major League Baseball. Enough time. 12-4. He's got a long way to go to come. Baltimore jumped out to a 7-0 lead in that game, and Toronto came roaring back. The pitch, curveball, swung on and fouled back. And tightly to those 9. They said this should be a lot of runs being scored in Major League Baseball today. As the next pitch, Jays and the Orioles. 9 more runs over Kansas City. One out. The runner goes. The pitch is swung on, hit high in the air into right field. Getting out of the inning. Here comes Geraldo Valentin. And the A's nothing ain't pretty soon. So in there for a strike right at the knees on the outer third of the plate. There's 2 night games in Major League. 8:05 Eastern, 8:08 Eastern for the Giants and Dodgers for Father's Day. In base, and there was, but it was a called strike 3, so that was it. So the last couple, Tigers winning. Reds over St. Louis Cardinals 9-2.
Team doctors of your Laredo Lemurs. Now with 2 convenient locations, Suite 12. Our South location sports medicine offers an array of clinic is changing orthopedic.
For all of your vehicle collision, Paint Place has computerized 6410 Polaris Drive.
Las Vegas aren't fit for you. Take $119 round trip for details and specials.
Found at 1615 Jack 956-723-2110. It's just around the corner.
And Luke Bailey's going to start shallow center field. And one down, and Jared Maderos in his last at bat for the Lemurs. And the late Lemurs got their lone swung, and that's popped up and back here into the stands. A little bit more, and he's going to go ahead and give it to a underhand toss to. So 1-3 put out and chime off from the Lemurs. So they went out and picked up Jeudy Laredo. 2 down, Lemurs down 4. Way inside. Valdez had to hop in the Cubs organization. Fastball ball game. A single back. Big Leo stands close to the batter's box. It's going to be a 2-2 count. Well, June 19th, just on Thursday, scratch that Friday. And a line drive right over the head of the second baseman, Valentin, and that's into Valdez. Has his second hit of the ball game. Here's a Bel Nieves coming up to the plate when they scored their run. So, a bit to make sure he's got a good foothold for a strike. To steal some bases here so far for Laredo. Let's see if he takes off as the next of those bags in his first game for. Let's see if I can down. Up to the second baseman, Martinez do it for the Laredo Lemurs down 5-1. You're listening.
Best sushi in town. Stop by Tokyo Garden for a quick lunch or a Come on by and check out our happy hour special.
Sign up for a Gold's Gym membership, you'll get tons of extras, complete, and the desire to wear tiny will be stronger with Gold's Gym.
Light beer, the original light, which led to more women. Hubbada, boom, which led to you. Calories, 3.2 carbs, 1 protein, 0 fat. Great beer, great responsibility.
Mill is a proud sponsor of your Laredo Barbecue Burger. Be the first to try their groundbreaking Cabrito hamburger or call 956-771-1919. All right, to the bottom of the 5th we go. So Drew Hyde, the batter. Lemurs down by 4. And here's the pitch to Hyde. Max Scherzer's no-hitter yesterday. Max Scherzer earned his 1-hitter at Milwaukee on Hyde, who threw no-hit shutouts against Scherzer, only 2 other pitchers in either order in consecutive starts. That was and back in 19. Hyde, big time that time. Big time that time. Comes Juan Martinez. 3 achieved over 13 starts. Have thrown no hitters, and after having coming to those games. That is a ball pitch. Deal will wind and throw, and that pitch is swung and a fly ball hit well into. So 2 down. Yeah, Ray, and having made at least 10 previous starts in the season, the A's in his ERA in 15 previous games for Baltimore. Rene Leverray hitting. Nolan Wright, after having entered the game with a no-hitter, was the second of the pitchers from the perfect game. Ninth with only 3 runners. Trell looks at that one and sees it on 5-1 Amarillo. 0-1. Delivery swung and popped up. That'll get back into the stands. Look out up here. So Chad Bunting on deck. Garcia looks. So no balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Lemurs delivery home, swung on and smashed. 1-2 count from Henry Garcia. The innings go on a lot of pitches, so the first 5 off the plate. Change out. That bounces around a little bit. Leverray decides to stay, and he almost threw it away. Mario had to go into foul territory. No one must have been talking. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So a full count here with 2 down. Now timeout's called by Gartrell. Imagine those things get pretty. Garcia checks on second and makes the catch. Top of the 6th inning. Lemurs need.
Podemos lograr más cuando estamos listos, y las oportunidades que me brindará. Tammy you me impulsa a ser grande, habilidades, cuando eres impulsado.
Y sea impulsado. With value. We not Grand Slam packages, sports physicals, free memberships. Take a swing at our baby root for our baby blanket. Access health steps checkups. Restrictions and limits may apply.
1998, they have worked to establish solid relationships with their clients. Quality. Achieving client status for a wide range of corporations and.
All right, Giants. And I'll share that lead in the ball game, and Figlioli is staying up on the mound here to start the 6th. Comes the 0-1 delivery. Johnson earned his first victory in his last 9 starts at Dodger Stadium yesterday. Outside. Wins that the Giants have earned in their first 11 games against Hazit. He'll flip over to first base. 3-1 down, and Dennis Phipps then back in 19. So here's Phipps. Phipps 1 for 2 in the ball game. 4 runs to make up as of right now. Only previous win at Dodgers joining the Braves. Atlanta won the game and missed a breaking ball. Adam LaRoche also joined in on the home run. 1 strike, and now Phipps calls time. Eolia. That one swung on a small pop-up into center field. For 8, here comes Juan Silverio. Of energy out there, out on the field somehow, some way to maybe they can find the 5. Here's the pitch to Silverio. Silverio with the was right by the left field line when the shortstop made the catch. Plenty of time to get Phipps. He catches Phipps trying to a strike. I apologize. I thought it was 2 strikes, and after that foul ball, and are struggling to get any more here so far today. And now Silverio was 100% set. Swung territory. One of us. Now Silverio steps out again. Worked quickly here, and Silverio did that game with a few guys. You'll see another pitch. So knows the wind and the throw home, and that one's get over to first base, and Silverio at second base. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Lemurs down 5-1. Traffic or highway construction delay. From Dallas, you can change planes and departures. American Airlines is an accident on the highway or even a. This summer, Allegiant will increase to 4 weeks to 2 weekly flights to Orlando Kennedy Space Center. Flying comfort.
¿Tienes algo que celebrar? ¿Que le salió el primer diente? Pues un carnesazo. No importa lo que estés celebrando. Edad de cortes a precios bajos y de buena calidad.
Everything. This led to a better way to look up words, which led to the invention of spell check, which led to light. We invented light beer. 1 protein, 0 fat. Great beer.
At 1510 Kylan Norte Suite number 11 invites you to experience Capital Care EMS. Provides appointments, radiation treatment, EMTs and paramedics are readily available 24 hours a day, including Medicare. It's locally owned and operated. 11. That's 95 centered in medical transportation.
Now for the Laredo Lemurs, he's going to face off against Chad Bunting. We're going to the bottom fastball up in the zone, and so here's Garcia. And struck out 5 batters. He threw 99 pitches. Here's the go over and take a look at it. Lemurs down 5-1. Got to get some runs up on the board. Hyatt's having a good season for Laredo. A 1-0 record, a .8 Laredo so far. 2/3 innings pitched. The stretch with nobody on, he'll throw, and it is low for a ball, low and away. It was in the 4th round back in 2000, back on June 19th. So just 1 ball and 2 pitch, low and out of the party. Was on May 29th. League, see who's hot, see who's not. The 2-2 this season is the 429 on the year over Drew Hyde, both from Amarillo. Martinez with the 3-9. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Guys leading the way in pitching. 3.9 ERA. Dustin Krimpig is 2-1 with a 1.83 ERA. In the right center field on the run. So 1 down. And guard from Sioux City leads the way with 7. 3 Monica with the Lemurs. All with 6 home runs on the. Angelo Sonko leading the way in Brock Jill center field. Phipps coming in here today, but the guys seem to do their best. 2 for 2 with a run scored. The league lead Joplin. He has 14 stolen bags this year. We'll see him storm, and that one cuts the outside corner of St. Paul. He's got 14. Matty Johnson with 13 from the 0-1 as he went around. And let's see other exciting categories with league leaders into the game with 41 base hits as well. Fire over to first base, and today we're through 6 innings on a lazy 5-1 Amarillo.
I want a 4-year degree. 1,000 students from around the world. Possibilities. When you're
you and get powered.
Dealer, Family Chevrolet turns the best day ever into the best, makes it the best month ever. With 2015 Traverse, notco.com. Come see why the deals are always better at Family Chevrolet. Customer rides during our spring cleaning cruise. How about 25% or 25% off MSRP plus 2 years free maintenance? And they're always better at Family Chevrolet.
It's going to be Delmonico Forney. And he holds his mitt right out in front of him on the shoulder. Had a runner up a little bit. 4, and sometimes it's just not easy. First pitch to Forney, hit kind of dropping down with his right arm a little bit. He's not really sidearm, more 3/4 piece of Forney's jersey. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Byron Wiley, who was thrown out of the. Lemurs need to show that offense that they put up yesterday. From the stretch, in Amarillo. Next time the Lemurs will be coming over, be a whole lot hotter than it has been on this trip. Here's the 2-2, swung on and to be safe a bit, and that made Martinez have to check. Forney's safe at first, and that's going to bring up Luke Bailey now for the Lemurs. Lemurs short earlier and then flew out, and when paints the outside corner for a strike. Bobbles it around a little bit in his hand. Thanks. He's going to tighten up the batting gloves and get forward, trying to make a run here with nobody out. And the Lemurs will play twice here. He hits a double play ball over to Martinez to Valentin. Valentin over to first. So that's the play that the way too much. Jared Madero's coming up. Yeah, so August 5th, 6th, and 7th, the Lemurs will be back here in Amarillo, part of the play. 1 ball and 1 strike. On the 27, 28, so as this pitch misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike to Maderos. Runner at third base for Prairie and Joplin. Will come Prairie as well. I think the toughest part when they do City for 4 games and then come right home. Maderos swings and misses at the. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th.
You bet. Then Coors Light may be right for you. Mountain Refreshment, Blue Mountain Refreshment, Quadras Light today.
Definitely.
Cross-brewed Coors Light, the world.
We'd like to. The grass was mowed this morning, and the grill smells like Miller Lite. Along, and you're not just stuck in traffic.
2015 Miller Brewing Company
hits the spot. Make sure to stop by any Popeyes location to try our smoky garlic chicken a signature side and a.
The chicken is hot, adds a nice sweet flavor to it.
All the flavors come together just.
Really nice texture.
For
a limited time.
Drew Hyde was perfect through his 3. It's a lefty-lefty matchup with Logan. So no ball today. He leads the league in walks. So number 27 and 28 for back in the first inning. They scored 3 in the second. The 1-1 to mid, and then bounced right up. Just a rough day there. Batter to come up to the plate. Valentin today and a sac fly that Logan Vick walked, and then drove in Logan Vick, and then a bobble by Dennis Phipps out in center field first. the bag as Poyorena holds on to the ball. Off home run by Chad Bunting on the moving over is Taylor and Del Monte. So after the second base, then a walk to Logan Vick. The Thunderheads got their 3 runs in the second inning. Here's the next strike, 7th inning. The Lemurs are looked on Friday. They scored 8 runs. The pitch home. Actually, that was strike. And Drew was on Friday, but they took a loss, Amarillo, but find themselves in the doldrums again today with the bats. Tied 1 for 2 on the day. Quickly, he's heading over there by the first baseman, then steals second base, and then the error by the Lemurs catcher. The Thunderheads, they look to extend the lead. Field playing in now for Laredo, and the scoreboard for you. And Joplin, they have beat the Lincoln Salt Dogs 6-2, so coming up tomorrow, and a slider there from Poyorena. City 4-1. Not underway yet. Drew Hyde is called. Here comes manager Pete Gavilia out of the dugout. Down in East Poyorena, and there will be a new pitch.
South Texas families never start girls clubs. Receive gift cards for .com.
Popeye's Chicken, AEP Texas, Armadas, Chavarias Plumbing, Core Business Solutions, Guerra Communications, College, Laredo Internet, Pepsi, Pro Mega Signs, Southern Texas Farm Bureau, Texas Inflatables, Control, Uni-Trade.
My mistake. That got to play 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning, and stepping into the batter's 0.7 ERA. 2 down. Here's the 10th appearance against Amarillo. Just the other day, he'll do the 360. The run comes in to score. Get to that baseball and ends up throwing the ball in the ground. A big hack there by Rene. He was trying to hit a bomb right there. 6-1. But definitely capable. Montero. So he threw it over. So Rene Leverret sitting up at the plate with the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. When they're trailing after 7 and 8 innings, their 1 is the 1-1 pitch. One, much of a comeback team so far in 11. When they're trailing after 2 count to Rene Leverret. Leverret having a good day. He's 2. A fastball high now. It's on deck, but the Lemurs trying to get back. And kick and throw home, and that one is low and outside. He puts his foot into the rubber. Swung and a chopper up the middle. The ball there in time, and that'll be in the inning and 1 left. We're going to the top of the 8th. Lemurs down 6-1.
Satisfactory Customs Broker customer service for all your
Laredo's largest water slides. Real proud to say that we serve the greater Laredo. Has a huge selection of inflatable machines, popcorn machines, and bounce houses. Contact or at Texas Inflatable Rentals' largest water slide.
Falcon Bank and the Laredo service. Attention to detail by faith, grounded by family.
Thirsty Thursday. Come on out and you can get tickets online at Laredo Ballpark.
Chavarri professionals with over 30 years of service to the community. Go Lemurs!
Core Biz 17 southernmost county solutions for businesses and
for Friday night fireworks. Tickets start as low as $5 and you'll get to see even Lemurs. Go online at Laredo.
For the Amarillo Thunderheads, 6-1 the score. Late against Kyle Bellows. Bellows working out of the stretch with no. First at bat of the day, popped out to center field. Bellows throws, pitching. He's got a no. He's picked up 2 saves. Over 2 swung on, popped up. Right field line will make the catch. And Valdez is retired. Valdez 1 for 3 on these before coming into today's ball day and Friday, and then came in and Lemurs down 5. So Anthony Figlioli pitched in 7, gave up 6 anybody and struck out 2. So he is 3. He will be 4 outside. They've been pretty quiet pretty much all day long, except for that. Here comes the 2-1 pitch call. That looked to be pretty far out. So a 2-2. And the 2-2 to first, and that'll do it. 4 batter. Short little helmet fire. He heads back into the dugout. Now here's for the Lemurs. He's the one that rocked back. 1-0. 2 outs in the inning. We're in the 8th. Lemurs down. And the 1. So Kevin Tillman up to the plate now for the Lemurs. Dennis Phipps on the day 6 and tried to steal second base. Something started. Dribbles up on the right side, and that'll be here in the top of the 8th inning. The guys in the dugout up against the 0-1 throw home, and that one is going to head up to second base. Jordan Guyda couldn't move quick enough. 1 strike. Phipps with a slide. So 2-2 for the pitcher, and step out of the batter's box. When Taylor takes his lead from second, and now Bellows is going to step out of the box. So Bellows looks in, gets the. So now a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A runner at. A miss, a slider away, and 8th. They're down 6.
Paint needs, there's only one play and digital imaging. I also know.
Looking to travel this summer? If the year-round flights to Las Vegas aren't fit for you, take advantage of $19 round trip. Visit Allegiant.com.
Signs of Laredo is there for in Laredo, or you can reach us 2110. If you need a sign, big or small, come to Pro.
In over 40 years, in fact, Armadillo Homes is integrity. So if you're thinking about making the great in the Laredo family,
Tokyo Garden of Laredo or a fancy dinner. Either way, you're going to enjoy our fine cuisine. Find the best sushi in Laredo.
Completely free. Confidence free. Compliments from your free. You'll be strong.
Miller invented light beer, the original light Pilsner, and the women attracted to those guys, which led to Hubba invented light beer.
Pitcher in for Laredo, it's John Breber and Chad Bunting, and then George. Bottom of the 8th inning, so the Lemurs will have 1. And he is 0 for 3 today. 12 fouls it off with catcher's mask. On the season, having a really good year. He throws home on the area, has pitched in 14 games, strikeouts in 13 and 2/3 innings. Pretty solid. Had a lot of use for a closer. He is only appearing right now just to get this ball low and outside. 2 balls in relief core right now, the way he throws. Throws up to 95, 96 miles an hour. And smooth out there, it's odd to see him with such a... Rivers back at Uni-Trade Stadium. That was the day before we came up here from Brebria. Closer in this game or not. He'll throw a fastball, a slider, a cutter, and a changeup. First, and Bunting's out 4-3. Outings out of the pen through 10 innings. A no-hitter. Plus 3 on the day. He's one of the 3 runs, or excuse me, one of the 6 runs that have come into. And they gave up a run or a up in Grand Prairie. A wild swing there, just a half. He just didn't recognize the pitch coming. For Maderos, and that one's by it. When it started back on May 31st against St. Paul. And the pitch. 0-1 count. Back, looks in, gets the sign, checks over his shoulder. As Guida takes his lead. 0-2 to the number 10 hitter, Taylor Smart. Number 10. You could have 10. You could have more. Is body language that. Brebria, if he gets it back into the screen. That's the air conditioning here. Remember when you were a kid and you had to open up the windows for strike 3, and that's going to do it for him. They need a rally. Here it comes.
Capital Care EMS, local standard in medical transportation, dialysis treatments, doctor's appointments, radiation treatments, lab work, our state certified most. Capital Care EMS, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, and your free consultation. Not 28911. Capital Ambulance of your Laredo Lemurs.
Ice cold refreshment?
Cute.
Epic forearm bumps, epic or chest bumps for Coors Light today.
Definitely.
World's most refreshing beer.
Now, you could be working towards on training, earning a business degree. Start on the path to your career at Kaplan College. Call 8.
Be working towards an exciting new game, professional skills and handles such as accounting. 617-080.
www.kaplancollege.
Texas A&M International University. I want a 4-year 7,000 students from around the world, future, and my impact.
EDU and get powered.
All right, and it's Jorge Vasquez, former major leaguers come up, but don't know which guy. 6-1, and he's there on the hill, so this will be the first time we'll see him. All in 1 strike. And Tony Delmonico on deck, and then tight a little bit low. 2-1 tomorrow night from this ball game to get to Joplin, and it'll be their first trip ever to Joplin. Delivery swung on and a ground ball over. Silverio will be gone in his last at bat. Made an error earlier in the game and into a little bit. Turned that frown upside down. Ball inside looked like a changeup there. So Kyle Bellows is all out 1. Oh, to Delmonico. Around for a little bit. Been playing affiliated baseball. Started in 2012. For Delmonico of 2. Almost got a piece of Del Muff with one down. And here, one out in the inning. Lemurs today for the Lemurs with all the runs that they put up. And Stone has kind of been all over the place, so no one's really gotten a hold of it. It's been on the corner. Hasn't had a whole lot of success. And go up and talk to the pitcher here. You need to throw some strikes so we all can get it. So the meeting on the mound is all done. Everybody goes back to their position. Big threat to run. That one misses high. 2 balls and no strikes. So they're not going to wait around too long. And Vasquez will throw home again. Morning with one down. Barrio on a ground out to third base. Swung on a missed. A changeup for the last 2 pitches. The delivery. I think it stayed up in the rafters. I don't think the ball ever came down. Balls and 2 strikes. Vasquez. Forney strikes out. That's 2 outs here in the inning. And the Lemurs tries to keep the game alive at first base. And Amarillo, here's the pitch. Stays high. Base coach, Gibby Villacuellar. 2 balls and no strikes. Batter walks. See if for Amarillo. Big breaking ball there. Finds its way over the plate. Had the 1 strike. That is called a strike on the outside part of the plate. So a 2-2 count with 2 down. Bailey kind of. So a 2-2 count. That's going to make it full. 3 balls, 2 pitch. In fact, Rene Leverez is going to play just a little bit behind. Delmonico will run. The pitch is swung on and popped up right in the middle of the mound. And the shortstop, nice way to end the ball game. Look at the post-game show. You're listening to Laredo Lemurs Baseball.
Popeye's Chicken. Ashley's Furniture, Driscoll Health Plan, Falcon International Bank, HEB, Airport, Laredo Mega Signs, Southern Distributing, Southern Sanitation, Texas Farm Bureau, Control, Uni-Trade 40, Whataburger of Al.
Solutions in foreign trade personnel devoted to the highest.
Texas Inflatable Rentals has Laredo's largest water slide. Rentals has a huge selection of inflatables for every budget. And add in candy machines that will help take your inflatable rentals at 95.com and book with the Q-Do's largest water slide.
Service, attention to detail, and genuine commitment to helping customers and committed to you.
Hey, call MillerLightDraftBeers.com or by phone at 9.
Plumbing's the #1 choice for 3 years of service to the community. Chavarrias is still growing strong.
Is brought to you by Ascending Technologies, Chavarias Plumbing, Bank, Family Chevrolet Center, Kaplan College, Laredo International Airport, Laredo Pony League, Pepsi, Pro Megan and Residence, Texas Farm Bureau, Texas Total Termite Pest and Control. Here's Bill Harrington.
Live from ThunderHeads Stadium here in Amarillo, Texas. And the 1 error for Amarillo here in this ball game. The game was played in 2 hours and 20. So today, just out either making 3 errors here, and they didn't make any errors in the first game of the series. So they didn't. Friday, Saturday, and run support today. Only 1 run comes in to score, and Anthony Figueroa, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 6. And we saw Greg Hawley do that yesterday for the Laredo Lemurs, losing hits, 5 runs, 4 of them were Laredo. So the Lemurs, and up and he singled, and that drove in Kevin Taylor for the Lemurs' lone run of a walk to Logan Vick to start off the inning. Then Geraldo Valentin struck, and then Rene Leverez came up and then never looked back. Home run on the second pitch, and then Jordan Guida singled. With the bases loaded, Geraldo Valentin hit a sac fly. Third, Drew Hyde hit a sac fly later on in the 7th inning as Logan Vick would reach on an error. He would by Juan Martinez. So Lemurs' only victory in this series here in this series, and 2 games on the corner. Here's the scoreboard from around the America 2. The Joplin Blasters 6-2. Laredo and St. Paul, they're about to get started here a little bit later. And of course the Lemurs tomorrow night at 6:30 from Joplin, Missouri. The first time the Lemurs are heading into a fun series here at A. So join us tomorrow 6:30 for the pregame show, and the 6:30 here tomorrow night for you from Joplin for Father's Day. Good night.
AEP Texas, Armadillo Homes, Plumbing, Core Business Solutions, Driscoll Health Plan Gym, Guerra Community, Kaplan College, Paint Place, Pepsi, Pro Mega Signs, TAMU Housing and Tokyo Garden, Total Termite Pest and Control. For all your Laredo Lemurs